Welcome to Zone 6 Picks, your go-to source for daily sports betting predictions, expert insights, and free picks across the biggest games in the NBA, WNBA, NFL, MLB, NCAA, and more. We specialize in delivering accurate, research-backed betting content with no subscriptions, no hidden fees, just straightforward betting advice you can trust. Before we get started, a quick shout-out from my partner Zone 6.
What's up, family? Thanks for tapping in with Zone 6 Picks, where we drop game picks every single day. Straight free picks, no pay for play. If you like winning, this is the zone you need to be in, Zone 6. Just show the channel some love, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell so you don't never miss a money play. Let's eat.
What's up, Zone 6? Thanks for coming through the zone. Let's get you the bag. We've got a massive Sunday doubleheader in the WNBA semifinals. In the East, the defending champion Las Vegas Aces look to finish the job on the road against the Indiana Fever. Out West, the Phoenix Mercury have the chance to punch their ticket to the finals as they host the Minnesota Lynx in Game 4. Two elimination games, two very different storylines, and both loaded with betting value. Let's break down the numbers, the matchups, and the spread for tonight's showdown in Phoenix. The WNBA semifinals roll on this Sunday in Indianapolis as the defending champion Las Vegas Aces look to close out the Indiana Fever. This series has been all about swings and momentum, and Game 4 now sets up as a defining moment for both teams. The Fever shocked the basketball world in Game 1 with an 89-73 upset, but since then the Aces have looked every bit like the favorites they were projected to be. Vegas dominated Game 2, 90-68, and carried that momentum into Game 3 with an 84-72 win on Indiana's home floor. Jackie Young poured in 25 points, while the Fever went scoreless from the field for nearly 9 minutes in the fourth quarter, a drought that proved fatal against a team of the Aces' caliber. When we turn to availability, the story for Indiana is bleak. Caitlin Clark remains sidelined for the season with a groin injury. Damaris Dantas is out with a concussion, and the Fever's backcourt depth is gutted with McDonald, Carlson, Bibby, and Cunningham all unavailable. That leaves Indiana extremely thin in perimeter creation and wing defense. On the other side, the Aces are at full strength, with 2025 MVP A'ja Wilson anchoring the paint and providing the kind of rim pressure that shifts defensive schemes every possession. Efficiency metrics paint a clear picture. Las Vegas owns the top postseason offensive rating at roughly 108.6, paired with the best defensive rating at about 91.8. Good for a double-digit net rating edge over the field. Indiana, meanwhile, sits below water in net rating, with their offense sputtering to under 97 points per 100 possessions this postseason. That gap has been evident in Games 2 and 3, where Vegas has won by margin even when the Fever managed to keep things close through 3 quarters. Against the spread, both teams have been profitable this year, but momentum is clearly with Las Vegas. Indiana's home record has been solid, yet without their stars, they've struggled to close out games against elite competition. Oddsmakers opened Sunday's line closer to Aces minus 3.5, but that number has pushed out to around minus 4.5, with sharp money backing Vegas after back-to-back covers. The matchup edges are straightforward. Wilson's gravity collapses defenses, earning second-chance points and trips to the line, while Young has emerged as the best perimeter shot creator in the series. With Indiana so short on guards, the Fever's margin for error shrinks even further. Add in the Aces' championship pedigree and late-game poise, and it's hard to see Vegas letting this one slip. The most likely outcome is Las Vegas covering the spread and punching their ticket to the finals. My projection has the Aces winning 86-78, staying just under the total of 162.5. The lean under also makes sense given Indiana's depleted roster and the Aces' ability to lock in defensively. We got some drama on the West, so let me spill the tea. Game 4 of this matchup brings us a pivotal showdown in Phoenix, where the Mercury hold a 2-1 series lead over the Minnesota Lynx. The Mercury grabbed control with an 84-76 victory in Game 3, thanks to Sadu Sabalei's dominant fourth-quarter burst and the steady scoring of Kali Copper and Alyssa Thomas. But the story heading into this matchup is not just the scoreline. It's the major blows to Minnesota's roster and sideline. The Lynx have been hit with a double loss. Nafisa Collier, their all-WNBA forward and centerpiece on both ends of the floor, will miss Game 4 after suffering an ankle injury late in the last contest. On top of that, head coach Cheryl Reeve has been suspended for comments made post-game about the officiating. That leaves Minnesota without their best player and without their top strategist in an elimination game on the road. On the other side, Phoenix is healthy and peaking at the right time. Their core trio of Thomas, Copper, and Sabally has been the difference in this series, overwhelming the Lynx with athleticism, physicality, and late-game shot creation. Statistically, the regular season painted Minnesota as an elite two-way team, with a net rating above +12. But that was with Collier anchoring their usage. Without her, that efficiency baseline collapses, especially in crunch-time half-court sets. Phoenix enters with a more modest regular season net rating of about +4. But their postseason play has raised their floor and ceiling. Against the spread, Minnesota was strong all season, but recent road covers have cooled, and without Collier it's hard to project them keeping pace. Phoenix hovered around even ATS during the year, but their healthier roster and current form are what matter most now. Oddsmakers opened this line around Pick'em, but news of Collier's absence and Reeves' suspension has pushed the market to Phoenix -4 to -4.5, with totals set around 155 to 156.5. That sharp move toward the Mercury reflects confidence that Phoenix has the matchup advantages to close this series at home. The game itself should come down to Phoenix's ability to exploit mismatches without Collier patrolling the paint and leading the offense. Expect the Mercury to win the rebounding battle, generate trips to the free throw line, and lean on their big three to seal it late. Without Reeves' sideline adjustments and without Collier's presence, the Lynx are left with too many gaps to cover. The most likely outcome is Phoenix winning outright and covering the number. I project a slower, half-court battle, with the Mercury grinding out an 83 to 76 victory, staying just under the posted total. That's your full Game 4 breakdown. The Mercury look poised to advance, and the Lynx's personnel losses may prove too heavy to overcome. All right, fam, let's cap it back. I'm rolling with the Las Vegas Aces to cover on the road in Indiana and advance to another finals. And I'm backing the Phoenix Mercury to cover at home against Minnesota, with their big three leading the way. 2 spots, 2 confident plays against the spread, and both pointing toward decisive finishes. If you're rocking with Zone 6 picks, make sure you hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and turn on notifications so you never miss a breakdown. Ride with the family, cash these tickets, and let's keep killing the books together. Today, we feast.